Hey, how's it going? Hans here. Today I highly recommend you a book called Rework. I think this is a must-read business book because I finished it twice. And last time was on December 2017, but at that time I was just a normal graduate school student. But right now, since I already graduated, I mainly focus on my business, and because I'm just holding a question to read it, I think I learned more from this book. And you know, this book that's co-authors of Jensen Fred and David Harson, and they are the founder of 33 Signals. And you know, in early 2000, they just built millions of dollars by only a small group of team, 16 people, and also in the late 5 years later, they created a well-known open resource tool for internet developers, Ruby on Rails. That's powerful. So this book is really attractive, and it's only like 20 pages and a lot of photographs, a lot of pictures. So it's fun to read. So if you're not, maybe you're not into books, but you can start to read this as a business book, and you can definitely learn a lot because there are a lot of great suggestions. And I find this book is so helpful in terms of product. Do you really need to write down a 5-year business plan? No, you don't. You don't. Do you really need to write down your business plan? Actually, it's not necessary for doing that. Why? Because even though you write down a business plan, right now, is that good time for you to find investor? Maybe not. And you know, sometimes it's a lot of just estimates. How much money you need to grow? What about ROI? What 20% of return can you make sure that? It's just a guess. You know, you just see future in history, in the past. It wouldn't work. So what you need to know is more about your clarity. How much money you need right now? Do you really need outside money? And something you need to focus on is what matters. For example, the product you are creating now, is that really solve problem? And since that, you start to ask your potential customers, the problem you are solving make them feel confused? Do you really understand where you are solving now? And what about competitors? How to face them, because they're different competitors. And actually, there are math. Because, for example, competitors, you find one competitor, they spend like $20,000 on marketing. Are you going to, like, you think, I will spend $30,000 on this marketing? And if they hire 10 people, you're saying, I will hire 20. If they are hire 50, you are hire 200. That's math. You're screw yourself. So it's not, you won't win them by just spend more money, spend more energy into this problem, because if you're not sure what problem you are solving and you put more money and more energy into it, you are creating more and more problems and you can't solve it at all. So you need to focus on something can't change because it's certain. You need to increase it. So understand your own disadvantage, on your own weakness, your own advantage, and grow your advantage. Understand this is weakness. Oh, I'm gonna cover it. So next time I won't make this wrong again. So another method is that you say, oh, I will make progress by making more mistakes. You have to make mistakes in a short period of time. That's also a math. Because a lot of people, even though they make mistakes, and you only notice that, oh, next time I won't make that mistakes again. I won't do this again. But still, do you really know what caused the problem? You might still not know. So understand that is so important. And another thing is about hiring. So understand, if you are going to hire some programmers, you are hiring some managers, start doing something by yourself, because if you start to do something, maybe in the future you hire them, you definitely understand more about your specific project. You're going to do it well. Also, I wanted to say about the book. This is nice book. It's so nice because it covers all aspects of a business. Let me say about making decisions. Let me pick one. So, like quick wins, this part reminds me of a lean startup. What can you do? Still focus on the most important thing, and don't miss your sleeping. Sometimes you say, I have to overwork, and I've done a lot, and it's not. Sometimes you might focus on your work, and you think you can put more time on it, put more energy into it. Still, it's not working. Cut it. All right. So another thing is about hiring. Understand what type of people you need, and the author suggests that you have to find great writer, because great writing means great thinking, and it helps you a lot in no matter it's marketing or anything. Good writers is important as managers and programmers. Alright, today's video is more about book review Rework. It's definitely worth reading, and because of the book, right now I feel a sense of confidence now, because I focus on something important and build it slow by slow. You can see a lot of YouTube videos. You have to earn money fast. You gotta earn money quick, and you are just in their game. If you understand what you want, build it slowly, and it slowly actually is fast. For example, you make it like 2 years, let it grow slowly, and for other people, they think, oh, you're growing fast. That's real fast. And one suggestion from the book is that he said that don't believe like a time fast companies or magazines, because they are making a simplified tendency. They won't tell you the backstory behind what happened. Real thing happened. There are backstory they won't tell you on the magazine. Like, I've done that like 10 years ago. I've done that, blah blah blah, and I've done this, da da da. And time goes fast, and some details you won't cover, and it's not working for your own business. Everyone's business is different. It's different situation. So figure out your own and start doing it. So, alright, it's 8 minutes now, so I'm not going to waste your time. And today's video is more book review. And I will keep updating for language learning and playing the guitar. Not perfect, right now I'm just practice. And making YouTube video is more like not a lot of followers right now. It's just like myself to say it. To say how suck I am. So I will understand which part I should make improvement, So in the future I can show more of. So I hope you have a great night or have a great day, whatever. That's it. Buenos noches. Peace out.